What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another Blueprint episode of Call of Duty Mobile. So today we are going to be uncovering the newly released ICR Innovator. So believe it or not, if you're a person that really doesn't follow the news, let me give you a little bit of background information about this weapon skin. So this is actually one of the first legendary skins that was released for the Chinese version of Call of Duty Mobile. So really, this skin was only exclusive to the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile. When it came to the other ones, like Global or Garena, we did not actually get this until now. So about maybe 2 seasons ago, that's when the Chinese Call of Duty Mobile actually got this legendary skin. And it was one that a lot of people desired so much because it looks a lot better than the legendary that we got for the ICR a few seasons back, which was the Forced Laughter. And really, I didn't expect this to ever come out to global. I thought this was going to be an exclusive skin for the Chinese version. But here we are today, a few months later, with this skin in hand. So it's really nice that we finally got our hands on this legendary weapon skin. And you know, this is something that I was actually wanting for quite a while. I wasn't really happy about the Forced Laughter for the ICR because I expected the ICR to get a very like stunning legendary, and when that came out, it just wasn't really what I expected it to be. But you know, seeing this in Call of Duty Mobile Chinese, yeah, they got something way better than what we did. So anyways, before we actually get into talking about the features of this weapon and whether or not it's actually worth getting, about 72.6% of you guys are currently not subscribed to the channel that watch my videos. Please make sure to do so. It does help the channel a lot. So anyways, let's get into it. So first and foremost, this is a reactive camo. So if you're looking to actually buy this, you're going to have to stack up on some COD points because this is going to be much more expensive than a regular one that costs like 3,900. This is actually going to cost 4,700 at the very end. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit more expensive than your typical legendary. And honestly, it's probably for the right reasons, knowing that each of these reactive effects are just amazing. So the first one, it basically starts off without any spikes. The more you move along, it turns blue, and then eventually it turns red. Also, this thing does have a spark that's kind of like orbiting. It's kind of like similar to the 0G or the Necessary Diplomacy from the Razorback, where there's like a rocket or some sort of satellite orbiting the weapon, which does look pretty nice, by the way. Also, it does have some tubes running around the gun that I guess there's lava in there that's flowing through it. There also is a kill counter to help you keep track of how many kills you have in total for that specific game. So yeah, this is one of the few legendary skins that contains some sort of kill counter for you to keep track of. I think the first one was the HVK Prison Break. Other than that, like, I think there's only a few out there, but that don't work that well. The Necessary Diplomacy, from what I remember, has a kill counter on the side, so you could like barely see it. The FR556 also has one, but you could only see the kills once you've actually killed someone, so you're not going to really know how much you have until you kill the next person. But this is something that actually stays on the entire time, so no matter what, you don't actually have to kill someone to see how many kills you have within this weapon. Not only that, but the ICR does also have this type of sight that it lets you see your enemies better, and the targeting is a whole lot easier with this sight. So I guess you could kind of say it's somewhat pay to win, but if you're someone that doesn't really like need this type of stuff to assist you, then there's no real problem. The only thing that isn't really that great about this weapon is probably the death effect. Is they just basically turn blue and just disintegrate. It's not really anything special, but you know, it's a good trade-off for the cosmetics of this weapon. So yeah, overall, this weapon just is absolutely stunning in almost every single way, with the exception of the kill effect, which is nothing special, like I said. So now let's talk about the attachments and my personal class setup for this weapon. So for the attachments it comes with no stock, sleight of hand, OWC laser tactical, Merc foregrip, and stippled grip tape. And the class setup that I have for it is the OWC marksman, YKM light stock, OWC laser tactical, 40 round fast reload, and rubberized grip tape. So the class setup that I have here is basically more for stability and range. So you're going to be able to laser people from across the map with relative ease. So now let's actually discuss whether or not this is worth, spending your money on. So like I said, this is a skin that a lot of people have been wanting for quite a while. I mean, even before this season started, a few seasons back, even then. So yeah, if you're really interested in the ICR Innovator, of course you could always spend your money on it. But at the same time, if you're a person that doesn't really use this weapon that much, then I guess it's just best to save your money. I mean, yes, the skin may be like good looking, but if you're not a person that uses this weapon often, there's really no point in buying it. So if that's the case, I think you should just save your money. Of course, like I said, you don't actually have to spend your money on any of this stuff. It doesn't change anything. The iron sight isn't really much of a big difference if you're pretty good at aiming anyway. I'm sure everyone here that plays this game has a decent amount of aim. So either way, without this type of sight, it doesn't really matter. So anyways, that's pretty much going to conclude the video for today. I hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.